Hello Cancer and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your reading for the next 2 weeks, which is the 10th to the 24th of May 2021. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle. And this is the Retro Spirit Oracle that I'm using today to draw a couple of cards from, just to start your reading off with. So let's see, what words of wisdom does the mysterious oracle have for Cancer for the 10th to the 24th of May 2021? What messages are here for Cancer for the next 2 weeks? What does Cancer need to know now? So let's see what you get. Release and strength. So there may be something you need to let go. You need to sloth yourself from, something you may need to let go. This very much reminds me of that saying, if you have something, let it go. If it comes back to you, it's all yours. And if it doesn't, it never was. And then you've also got strength. And perhaps in letting something go, you find that strength within yourself. Or perhaps what it takes is inner strength, which is, a kind and patient strength in order to allow something to go, something or someone to go. So there's strength, and this is a very strong strength. But there's an inner strength needed and a moment of release. So let's see, though, where the rest of the reading takes us. Let's see what's on the cards for Cancer for the 10th to the 24th of May 2021. What messages are here for Cancer for the next couple of weeks? What does Cancer need to know at this time? So this is the Bonefire Tarot that we're using today with the usual 8-card spread, which has the first 2 cards depicting you where you are in your current situation, and the following 2 cards highlighting the challenges that you face at this time, with the following 2 cards offering some guidance from divine energies as you make your way to the final 2 cards, which may reveal your possible outcome to this period. So let's see what you get. You start here with the 4 of Wands and the 4 of Cups, very stable energies. So this sort of depicts the happiness, the union, the stability in your community or your home life. It often hints at celebrating harvests and that, but it sort of talks of being able to now expand with the companionship of others around you. And yet you have the 4 of Cups right next to it, which shows cessation, almost having too much joy, too much happiness, too much comfort, so that you may be sort of quite empathic, not empathic, have apathy. You may be quite have too much apathy. It's too easy, and through some this may cause you to feel a little bit stagnant and moody and inclined to reflect inwardly, but through that you may miss a potential here, an opportunity for further joy, for further happiness. Your challenges at this time is to get going with something, to get something off the ground. You really want to move it forward, feel that energy and that sense of adventure and movement. But the problem is the energies, whether it's all internal energies from within you or your external energies from those around you, it seems that none of the energies are pulling together in the right direction. And what happens is sparring, competition, a lack of coordination that results in chaos and not going forward and not being able to move things forward. So your guidance card then is, there may be, you may need to own your truth. The Knight of Swords is about truth, and the Three of Swords is also, the truth, integrity. But look at the Three of Swords. It shows having to lose something, having to let something go. The Knight of Swords sort of suggests a quest for the truth, for integrity, for standing with what you believe in, and I sense it sort of fits with this lack of cooperation here. This perhaps it suggests, if you pursue this righteously, you may well hurt others, you may well be abrasive. And perhaps what is needed is a letting go, or at least a processing of a loss, of letting go. And perhaps the sense of maudling here is connected to something that you've not brought up to the surface yet. There's something that needs to be released in order to work through a sense of loss or betrayal. And again, that's in line with the Five of Wands, which is about that lack of cooperation, that sparring energy and that competitiveness, which may leave you feeling a bit stabbed in the back. Where does it take you? Surrender, release, to the Hanged Man and the Nine of Swords. So in order to work through this stress, you may well need to release. You may need to step back and look at things in a different perspective. And I get, I feel intuitively now that the Strength card fits with the Hanged Man. This is the message, is from yielding, from letting go, from walking away or stepping back or stopping yourself from getting drawn into this entanglement, this sparring. By stepping back, you find that inner strength. You see things from a different point of view. And with that comes a sense of enlightenment. So, feeling this stress and this anxiety, and then being able to release, to step back, to let go of the need to be right, and enjoy a moment where you can just allow the situation to be on its own, to be without you moving things, without you coordinating or trying to coordinate things. Just let them go in their own direction and step back from it. Release that need to control. And with that, you release that that stress and anxiety that sort of falls away, and you're able to process this sense of sadness or bitterness, and let it go, and from that find strength within yourself. So this strength is that gentle persuasion, that soft approach, that inner strength, rather than winning over with brute force and demanding that you right, and being self-righteous. There's a saying from Dr. Phil and Oprah Winfrey. He always used to say, do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? Do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? Sometimes you have to just let it go and step back from it, and you know, if not walk away, certainly just release that need to be right, release that need to get things going and be in control. Because at the bottom of the deck, you've got here the Eight of Wands, and I get a sense that within just letting it go, stepping back, that will remove the blockages, and that sense of movement will occur then. You'll find things moving along without any blockage. This is a sign of unimpeded action. Things going forward, things suddenly just taking off and moving because you've been able to step back and stop grappling with it. So it is definitely a message here of finding the courage, the strength within you to release your hold on something, to let it go. And through that, you're releasing whatever is blocking the movement, and the result is what your desire, this unimpeded action. And there's also sort of a sense of an opening up of communication. Finally, an opening up of communication where people can speak, freely and openly with each other without being abrasive and hurtful. So there you have it, Cancer. Sort of a situation where things are stable and starting, or have started, and it should all be very happy, but there's this unhappiness welling up, this discontent, and it's connected to not being able to get things moving forward, further progress, which is linked to a lack of cooperation, a sparring of wills, competitiveness, and a need for control, a need to be right, and the heartache, and the perhaps there's been spoken words that are cut deeply. But the answer is in stepping back from that, letting go the need to be right, and allowing the action to continue in its own way. And through stepping back, you find suddenly that blockage is released and there's unimpeded action, and you've overcome all that anxiety, that worry, that guilt of the the harsh words spoken. So this does feel very much like a relationship sort of spread, not a love spread, but about relationship, whether it's work or home relationships or a romantic situation. But so it's a need to let go, to release, to stop sparring, to stop interacting with the pettiness that is around you, and taking some time out and finding that inner strength through enlightenment, and thereby feeling that things are finally all going in the right direction. The energies are finally aligned and moving in the same direction with open communication. So there you have it, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons. And then have a good 2 weeks, and God bless you till we meet again.